Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room here, back with another video. So, this is one of those videos which YouTube is pretty much famous for, in that it's an unboxing video, which means you guys get to look at a box and I get to talk about something for about 10 minutes. So yeah, this thing here, let me explain it. It's from America. It's been actually tracked and insured, even though the postage only cost me $6.44. But I did this on the eBay global shipping thing, which I've never even used before, and it works out to be really good, even though it looks like it has been opened. But I did get an email saying it had been checked by customs, so yeah, so we'll see what happens with that anyway. But so let me tell you a story about this. I first heard about this item, which is not a mystery to you guys because it's in the title for the video. I first heard about this in '93, the tail end of '93, maybe even '94, and I heard about it on Games Master. I want to say I heard about it on Games Master, or I might have even read about it in Sega Power. And it's an item that's always intrigued me, and it's yeah, some people might not have even heard of it, but it's something, as soon as I heard about it and I actually found one on eBay for a decent price, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy one. I mean, it is ridiculous to even think about what this thing is. And being infra-red technology, as they referred to back in the day, oh, God knows how well this is going to work. But I've been told this is actually really, really good condition. This is the first time I'm opening it, as you can tell here. It's surprisingly difficult actually, trying to talk and open a box. I don't recall my multi-mega being this difficult to open, but anyway, last bit guys, and we're good. So, finally managed to track down, I have been looking for one probably about 2 years, I want to say, but this arrived from America, and it has arrived today on my birthday. Thank you very much, 36 years old today. So a little present to myself, it is, oh, just hit the camera there. Oh, it's upside down. How perfect would that have been if it had been correct? It is a Sega Activator. So this is referred to as a full body controller. So, for those of you guys that don't know this, you might see on the TV with this rather 90s looking teenager trying to kick. You might see Mortal Kombat on the TV. So this was an infrared technology in that this octagonal thing on the floor would beam up and it would register any kicks. So all of these parts correspond to a different control. Don't know how it works. I've heard it completely bombed when it came out and it wasn't very good, but it's the sort of tacky thing that I really wanted to get hold of. So yeah, this thing cost me £33, and the shipping and the import tax was nearly as much as that. So it's cost me just under £70 to get this thing, but I'll get it out of the box and we'll have a look at it together guys. But this, I mean, it is the king of 90s cringe-worthiness, if that's even a term. But anyway, so here we go. This is the Activator in its full glory. It's a pretty good box, that's what it says there, you can use it with. I mean, this is in top condition. Like I said, I didn't want to buy it because I knew I was going to probably have to pay like imports and stuff on it. So I wanted to make sure I got one for pretty good condition. These don't pop up a lot at all, but there's a few on eBay at the moment. If you look at the moment, you'll see, and they are pretty pricey for really, really bad condition boxes. I will say that the guy worked with me on this. He took an offer, and yeah, I couldn't have been happier with this actually. But there is a lot of information on the back, which he sent me a picture. So here's the back, guys. So you can use this, I believe, with Streets of Rage 2. There you go. So I'm going to be intrigued to give that a go. But the main game, apparently, this was actually really designed for and released with was Mortal Kombat, I believe, which is probably why it's the first game there, top left. And if you want even more 90s, how much more 90s can you get than that? Look at that. I mean, the guy's proper posing there as well. He's loving it, as they say. So, sorry, I keep knocking the camera there. It's on one of those flexible arms, and you only have to touch it once, and it goes absolutely crazy. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I think I heard about this on Games Master, but I don't want to sort of totally sort of go down that route. I might have read about it in a magazine or something, but I'm going to go with Games Master. If I can find it, I'll put the advert in somewhere in this video. But they also had other controllers, so they had like a flight deck, which I'll put a picture in for, and they also had like a gaming chair, which looks just ridiculous, even back in like 93, 94. So yeah, this one here, I mean, this is right up my street. I had everything infrared when I was a kid, so like all the controllers I could get. There was even a joystick I had for, I can't remember what, it might have been the SNES, that there was an infrared joystick I seem to recall. But I was all over the infrared technology as a kid, so had this have been cheaper and available in the UK, obviously being a Genesis, this was really only available in the US. But anyway, so let's have a quick look inside. So I was told this was in literally brand new condition. It's been used once apparently, and that was to try it out. So what happens is you get, I think there's 8 sections from memory. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, might even be more than that, maybe there's 12. But anyway, these panels, they all join together, obviously, and they form a controller. And we'll just get one of these out. These here, they register as you go up. So effectively, if you go over that, it will register. I'm not entirely sure, in all honesty, how this is going to work. I just wanted to unbox this and let you know what has arrived. And some people might not have even heard of this thing, but I'm really, really chuffed to add it into my collection. Now, I think he did say that there wasn't actually any instructions with it, but I have actually downloaded the instructions. I've already got a converter pin as well. So apparently this works with a standard UK socket as well. So I think this is a 6... what is it? Is this a standard one? Power supply, 12 volt. Yeah, so it's a 9 volt output. So this is a standard Megadrive one, I believe. So anyway, yeah, I'll just grab a Megadrive standard one and see how that works. But I'm really intrigued to try this, guys, and see how it works. But yeah, like I said, I first heard about this on Games Master, I want to think, and it was the sort of thing that they would have been all over. Yeah, it absolutely bombed. I believe it was released in 1993, late 93. Yeah, it didn't do very well. The idea was try it out on the American market, see if it worked, and then export it all over the world. So at a later date, I'm not going to say when, because this is going to be an absolute beast to set up, I can see. I will set this up and we'll try a game. We'll see what it's like, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. But I'm pretty excited to get it, guys, I'll be honest. And for the price I paid for it as well, I'm at that stage of my collecting now where I'm only really picking up stuff that's really of any sort of quirkiness or interest, or just to complete my collection. So things like this are right up my street, and for the price as well, and the condition of the box, and everything's there as well, apart from the instructions, which I've alluded to, but you can print those off because I believe it's just a single sheet of A4. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. So like I said, I think I paid £60 for this, and if you look on eBay at the moment, there's some that are cheaper. I think they're about £20 you can get them for, but then you've got to pay the import on top of that, and the box is absolutely mashed on some of them. I mean, it probably wouldn't have even survived the shipping, but the seller, like I said, was really good with me on this, worked with me, and I even, even tempted to buy other games off of him as well. So if I'm ever looking for American games, I'll definitely look down this route. But anyway, guys, so I'll wrap this video up now. Like I said, it's my birthday today, and my wife's just gone out to get fish and chips, so I thought I'd just quickly do this video. I couldn't wait to open it, in all honesty. I was like a kid at Christmas or birthday, just wanting to open it and have a look at what's arrived. But yeah, I've been tracking this thing. I actually ordered this thing towards the end of November, so it's taken a long time to get to me, an awful long time. Sorry, that's the stand there. But yeah, so I'm so happy to have this. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that is just, it looks ridiculous. It really does look ridiculous, but it's the sort of thing that they tried in the early 90s, Sega. I mean, God bless them, they released some awful systems. They had a lot of flops in the 90s, but I'm really happy to add this to the collection. And this is the sort of thing, in all honesty, that it's going to set quite a place, even if it's pants and terrible. I mean, these things are just, they're so quirky, they're so ridiculous that they're good, if that makes sense. But yes, I'm dead happy to get this in. So here's some of the box artwork on the back. Now, the one thing I am a bit unsure about is how you actually move on this thing, because that guy there is not holding a controller that I can see. and he seems to be playing a game. Oh, wasn't even looking at that. Seems to be playing a game there where you don't really need to move, just throw punches. So I'm intrigued to see how it. I don't know whether you use another controller with it to move, and just use the panel here to kick and things like that. I mean, especially things like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, where you've actually got to move around. It'll be very, very interesting to see what happens. I mean, it might even say something here. So there's 8 beams, as it says there. Each beam breaks into game action. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And down the line, we'll get a video of this on the channel, a review, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.
First of all, we want to say congratulations. You have in your possession the Sega Activator, the ultimate full-body game controller. Feel free to consider yourself a pioneer on the interactive frontier.
Okay, I will. Gotta go.
Now, take a look at your fingers. Identify the ones we like to call thumbs. Pat them on the back if you can find their backs, and thank them. Up until now, they've been doing all the work, but that's about to change. Remember, the Activator is for indoor use only. Any room with a standard ceiling height will do. Just be sure to give yourself enough space to move around. You don't want to be crowded when you use the Activator. Avoid setting up directly beneath light sources. Also, avoid metallic or mirrored overhead surfaces. There are 7 standard panels and 1 master panel. Lay them out on the floor in an octagonal shape. Feel them easily snap into place. Make sure the master panel is facing the TV set. Place the optional stickers on each of the panels. These stickers correspond with game actions and controls and will help you coordinate your moves. Remember to maintain this numerical configuration for future setups. The Activator plugs directly into your Genesis. Just plug in the AC adapter, turn on the master panel power switch, and put in a game card. The next step is the most important thing you have to do. It's called calibration. The Activator beams must adjust themselves for optimum performance to the specific gameplay area. Stand away from the panels, at least 3 feet, and turn on your Genesis. Wait for about 20 seconds or until the game title appears on the screen. The Activator will not work properly without this procedure. Remember, you'll need to recalibrate every time you turn on the Genesis or when you put in a different cartridge. That's all you have to do. It seems simple because it is. The Activator is an actual game controller. Panel 2 is the B button, Panel 8 is the C button. Panels 1, 3, 5, and 7 act as the directional pad. When hit individually, panels 4 and 6 are like the A button. When hit together, they're the start move. Because the Activator uses infrared light, you can't actually see the beams, but if you could, they'd look something like this. Start by holding your hand simultaneously over panels 4 and 6. Again, this combination is like hitting the start button. It is also the way you'll pause, play, and select most game options. There's an upper level for arm movements and a lower level for leg movements. You are the controller. Penetrate the invisible beams to activate a move. Withdraw to clear or reactivate. With the speed of light, every punch, every kick, every move you make instantly results in an on-screen action. To break the high-level beams, keep your hands flat and parallel to the ground. Break the beams at a low level by kicking or sweeping over the appropriate panels. Like we said, this is the first time your entire body has been involved in a game, so you may have to cut it some slack. If you still have questions, consult the instruction manual or call 1-800-USA-SEGA. Try practicing with a game you already know. Streets of Rage 2 works great in the Activator. In fact, the Activator plays all of your old Genesis games, plus new titles specially activated for full-body action. Just be sure to check the game manuals for the special Activator instructions. Discover a new world of moves and combinations that simply aren't possible with normal controllers. You'll be surprised how quickly your body catches on. The Activator lets you be creative. Unleash that inner warrior. Better yet, unleash 2 inner warriors by going head-to-head with another Activator. There's never been anything like this. Jump into the action with the Activator, the next level of interactive gameplay from, who do you think?
Sega!